My God, Dodgers fans are stunned. Freddie Freeman just took a hit, and the unexpected result has everyone on edge. This wasn't just a routine play. The impact left the stadium silent for a moment as everyone waited to see how serious it was. Freeman, one of the Dodgers' most reliable stars, has been a cornerstone of their offense, and any injury scare is a huge concern heading into the critical part of the season. Will this affect his next few games? Will the Dodgers need to adjust their lineup to protect their playoff hopes? Fans are holding their breath, waiting for the next update on Freeman's condition. My God! Freeman has been hit! Dodgers fans everywhere are in absolute shock tonight after what just went down. No one expected this moment to unfold, and the latest news out of Los Angeles has people talking non-stop. This isn't just any regular injury scare or routine update. This is the kind of moment that sends shivers through the entire fan base, leaving everyone asking, what does this mean for the Dodgers season? Stick with me, because we're breaking it all down, every detail, every reaction, and why people are already calling this one of the most unexpected moments of the year. So here's what happened. During what seemed like an ordinary game, Freddie Freeman, the heart and soul of the Dodgers lineup, took a hit that left fans gasping in disbelief. You know those moments where time slows down, and you can feel the entire stadium hold its breath? That was the scene in Los Angeles. Freeman was up at bat, and the pitch came in fast, way too inside. Before anyone could react, it connected. The crack of the ball against him wasn't just a sound, it was the sound of every fan's worst fear. Freeman went down for a moment, and the silence was deafening. No one moved. The dugout rushed out, trainers sprinted, and fans across the country started flooding social media. Was this just a bruise, or was it something much worse? The Dodgers season has been a roller coaster already, but this could have been the moment that derailed everything. The crazy part is, just a few hours before this game, Freeman had been talking about how good he felt, how this season could be special. He's been that steady presence for the team, the guy who never cracks under pressure, who delivers big hits when the team needs it most. And now, with this unexpected hit, the question becomes, can they avoid disaster? The initial reports coming out after the game said something that gave fans a glimmer of hope: we avoided all the evils. Those were the exact words from the Dodgers medical staff. It sounds dramatic, but that phrase says it all. Things could have been much worse. Freeman is tough, no doubt, but taking a hit like that, especially this deep into the season, could have meant fractures, serious injuries, or even time on the injured list. But according to the latest updates, the Dodgers might have just dodged a bullet. Still, the reaction from fans has been overwhelming. On social media, people are posting things like, "I couldn't breathe when I saw Freeman go down, and this could have changed everything." It's not just about one player, it's about what Freeman represents. He's not just a first baseman. He's a leader, a veteran presence, and the guy you look at when things get tough. Losing him, even for a few games, could have thrown the entire team into chaos. And let's be honest, the Dodgers can't afford to lose Freeman right now. They're in the thick of the battle for the top spot, and every game matters. The lineup depends on his bat, his consistency, and his ability to stay calm under pressure. When he's in the game, there's always that sense that anything is possible. Without him, it feels like something's missing. Now, let's talk about the pitcher behind this hit. You could see right away it wasn't intentional. Even Freeman, as tough as he is, seemed to know it was just a bad pitch. The opposing pitcher looked absolutely shaken after it happened, like he knew the entire stadium wanted to burn him alive with their eyes. But still, a hit like that leaves a mark. It's the kind of moment that stays with you, for the pitcher, for Freeman, and for every single fan who witnessed it. The Dodgers dugout erupted after the hit, not with anger, but with worry. Players like Mookie Betts and Will Smith immediately ran over to check on Freeman. It was one of those moments that remind you this game isn't just about stats and highlights, it's about brotherhood. You could see the concern on their faces, and it's clear just how much Freeman means to this team, both on and off the field. After the game, Freeman spoke to reporters. And you know what? His words were classic Freeman, calm, collected, but with that edge of determination that makes him who he is. He said something like, "It hurt, but we avoided all the evils." That line is already trending, because it feels like a victory in itself. Fans were bracing for bad news: a broken hand, a sprained wrist, something that could sideline him for weeks. Instead, Freeman is saying, "I'm good. We got lucky." That's the kind of resilience that turns a scary moment into an inspiring story. Of course, the big question now is, what happens next? Will Freeman miss any time? The Dodgers staff hasn't confirmed anything yet, but all signs point to him being day-to-day, maybe just needing a bit of rest. Knowing Freeman, he'll want to be back out there tomorrow, but the team has to be careful. You don't want to push a player like him too hard after a hit like that. One wrong move, and things could spiral. The fans, though, are breathing a sigh of relief, but they're also on edge. This incident is a reminder that one pitch can change everything. The Dodgers have been building momentum, looking like serious contenders, and the idea of losing their star first baseman is enough to give anyone nightmares. But if there's a silver lining, it's this: Freeman is tough as nails. He's the kind of player who turns setbacks into fuel. In fact, some fans are already predicting that Freeman will come back stronger than ever. You know how some players thrive on adversity? Freeman has that in him. He's the kind of guy who could turn this scare into motivation, and the Dodgers might rally around it, too. These kinds of moments can either break a team or bring them closer together. With the Dodgers' veteran core and leadership, this could be the spark that pushes them to another level. There's also a bigger conversation happening among analysts. Everyone's talking about the Dodgers' depth, and whether they can survive if a key player like Freeman goes down. This moment was a reality check. Yes, they have talent, but losing Freeman, even for a few games, would test that depth. It's why fans are begging management to make smart moves before the trade deadline, just to make sure the team is covered for every possible scenario. So, Dodgers fans, how are you feeling about all this? Were you as shocked as everyone else when Freeman got hit? Do you think this will affect the team's momentum, or will it make them stronger? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is one of those moments that everyone's going to be talking about. And don't forget, this is just the beginning. The Dodgers are on a mission this season, and if Freeman's reaction is any sign, they're not backing down. The road ahead is going to be intense, but moments like this show just how much heart this team has. Stay tuned, because as the updates on Freeman roll in, you know we'll be here to bring you every detail. Smash that like button if you were holding your breath during that moment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of the latest Dodgers news. This season is going to be one wild ride, and we're all in it together.